Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network, so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
That's right, it's the Coco Show. If David Strand's on the job, there's something in store. We speak facts, please don't ignore. But if you got beef, Buster, come on, bring me some more. There's nothing new up under the sun, so we expect when you in check there'll be problems. But let it sink in, get under your skin, so you can see you're just a mile away from your win. How many days are you gonna go through before you see for yourself what's the truth? It's time to rise, open your eyes. The Coco Show catching people by surprise like... What you say, David?
It's Jolly, baby.
Oh yeah, real style, black fit, roll out, one time, all out, no doubt. Now it's time to work it out.
It's the Coco Show with your man, David Strand.
Yo, it's KDS.
One, it's your girl, Shanti.
Yo, it's your main man, David Stray with the Coco Show. How we doing tonight? Yo, it's my birthday. Hey.
It's your birthday. 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 You know we don't
I don't mind saying my age. I am 39.
Damn you old.
Tell how old you really are.
39.
Damn you old.
Oh, because of the leap year thing. I'm 9 years old. Yeah.
Damn you old.
Anyway, to my right, Shanti.
Yo, brethren, sister, wagwan. What you say? Big up the massive and little. My good people.
Wow. DJ KDS. Sleepy man.
What's up?
We have a lot of people here today. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't have a lot of people here. We have Miss J.
What's poppin'?
We have what you wanna call yourself? Miss T? We gonna go with that. We gonna go to the next one. Girls who jump on tables.
Oh my God!
Table slap.
Okay, and we got another special guest. All right, cool. Draymond, how you doing?
What's happening, y'all? Hey.
All right, here we go. One more time.
Cheetah girl.
Cheetah girl. All right.
There we go.
What is your old name?
Oh my goodness.
He had like 25.
Big shout outs to John Morrison, Host of Man Radio, down in Mississippi. What's going on with your brother? Big shout outs.
Fam.
Freedom K Radio, located here in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know, yay. Let me give a big shout out to Rez at 28th, located at 1237 Pendleton Street in Greenville, South Carolina. We will be there Thursday night, March 4th at 7 o'clock. Shut up. Yeah, I call him a letter or everything down. We will be there. You get to ask us questions. You get to talk junk if, do whatever. Y'all got something? No, yeah.
Don't do that. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
That's not what you want to do.
Anybody want to say something about that? Oh, well, I also have another special guest, Mr. Davis. He has his podcast called
On the Fly with Double D.
She's like, I always say it.
On the Fly with Double D. You can find it on Spotify.
Yeah. And if you didn't know, that is the daughter of Double D, Miss J. Yeah. Why did you just think about that?
Because I thought, what would you say? That's the father?
That is the father. This is the daughter.
Oh.
Water.
Yeah.
The water.
It's her daddy. All right, it's her daddy. So check this out. Res at 28th, 1237 Pendleton Street, March 4th, Thursday at 7 o'clock. Do we have any guests that's going to be with us besides Double D?
Not as of right now.
Not as of right now. Should we be waiting for them?
I booked JTL for the 17th. 17th.
It's one of those days.
One of them days.
One of them days. We're going to find out, though, soon enough. And check out them. JTL is very, very good. Y'all need to check him out on...
Oh, so he going to be in the music lounge?
He gonna do the opening. He's gonna be like, we're gonna Arsenio Hallway, but we're gonna have the musical guest in the beginning instead of the end. He gonna be like, yo, 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 slow motion. Y'all heard the song Slow Motion?
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. I like JTL. That's the homie.
Family of what we're calling you, Tiger? Not Tigress, yeah. Your Lion Pride. What was your name?
Cheetah.
Cheetah girl. Family to Cheetah girl.
My cousin.
Right.
Is it?
Yes.
For real? I never knew her.
You know now?
Second cousin. I never knew her.
We met at a cookout. She was like, he does music. And I was like, really? He was like, what's up, man? What's up, man? I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on SoundCloud. You on SoundCloud? Let's follow each other. That's how I got all right.
They didn't talk to him the rest of the cookout because they were all like,
They was politicking.
yeah.
Yeah.
You did it, so
You
far.
like that.
Zombies.
Wait, what?
Oh, goodness. We're just gonna say sorry for everybody in Texas. Y'all not used to that weather. We will talk about it, but sorry.
So what happened?
They just didn't expect the winter storm to come and hit them the way it did. It bust their tail.
How did it hit them? Can you give me a little detail?
I actually don't know, so that's why I can't look at it.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
I had a buddy that had to bust a pipe over there, and then him and his wife had to stay in the hotel for a whole week. It was a week and a half or so.
Yeah.
And she couldn't do no work because she worked from home, and she couldn't bring her work to the hotel. So she missed that, and they behind. And it sucks that happened.
It
was
was
like that. Just something simple as cold water pipes, because their plumbing ain't used to stuff like that.
Yeah,
So the power was out, gas was out, water was
All
out.
Because
It was like
none of their infrastructure is built to withstand
The
the
cold.
cold
That cold
they
temperature at all.
experience. And then on top of that, Texas electrical, like their whole everything is privatized, so it's not federally regulated like everybody else's is, and so the company is allowed to do all kinds of things like raise the price on electricity, which a lot of people, their electricity went out, their pipes froze and busted. People were trying to
But
heat.
they were still charging them.
Somebody got
Probably.
over $7,000 bill
Yeah, still charging them,
after
even though they can't
this
live
was
there.
over. So everybody's looking at the state government because they're like, what the heck is going on? Like,
Right.
you guys are allowing them to inflate the price of electricity, and people don't have electricity.
But see,
Like,
let's
you
check this
know?
out for a second. That's crazy that you said the state government, because those are the main people that have the money, that have the control, but then they left everybody cold. That rhymes, and I
Ted
wasn't
Cruz
trying to make
got
it.
on the plane to Mexico.
Yeah.
He was escorting his daughters to Mexico because they wanted to go to a birthday party. Why your wife couldn't take him? Where the hell you think you going, sir? Next day you see him handing out sandwiches, because that'll fix it. But I don't know. I feel like the state is feeding into the electricity company. They're buying them out. I mean, they're all in bed with each other. I feel like, and because they're not federally regulated, they get to do whatever they want. So I'm sure they're being endorsed by all kinds of politicians
So needless to say,
because
this
they're
sounds like
getting
another
tax breaks and all
disaster.
kinds of crazy
Somebody
stuff.
made a killing off of it.
Somebody's still making a killing because people.
Everybody's making
The
something
grocery
off of
stores
something.
didn't have food because they're.
That's-
I mean, you
They
gotta
couldn't get there.
They couldn't get
They couldn't
there.
get there. Like, you should have seen the pile up on the highway. That should let you know right there,
152 car
they were
pileup.
not ready for that.
And they were stuck in traffic.
Some of them died.
They say that they didn't
In their
even salt
car?
the roads and stuff.
They got smushed. Like, Nate, bro, you should have seen 18-wheelers, not knowing that there's a wreck ahead, and just plow.
I did see the highway thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was Texas.
So, like, you know, where I work, they spoke about the cars they create or they make. And somebody was in that wreck, and it was total stress. I think I told you about it. Mm-hmm. And they sent a letter saying, we really appreciate the type of car and the quality of car you made because we wouldn't be allowed without it. And then they showed us pictures of the car. And I mean, like, the whole frame, the whole bottom frame was ripped off from the top, and the top was just demolished. But they survived without a scratch. Crazy.
So in other news today, while everybody's freezing, it's cool for the United States government, aka NASA, to actually spend money on fuel.
Well, before you, is this why Biden's kind of like applying pressure to like relief packages as far as like stimulus,
absolutely.
businesses?
Yes.
But I mean, think about the last year where a lot of people didn't get their checks. Big name companies got money that shouldn't have gotten money.
Not that much.
They didn't regulate anything. They were just handing out money to all their friends. Meanwhile, people are looking at eviction, you know. And that, like, to me, until this is cleared up, nobody need to be evicted right now because we all trying to figure out how to survive this, okay? Mm-hmm. And we can't just sit here and act like we're not experiencing a extreme amount of loss that none of us have ever experienced before. Mm-hmm. We have to be gracious to one another. Like, why are we looking at, oh, it's about to expire for you not to get evicted? That's crazy to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why shouldn't your tuition be suspended? A lot of people aren't working. What are you doing? You're not regulating anything. You're handing out money to the wrong people.
I got it for you.
Yeah.
It's my job. At the end of the day, that's corporate calling. That's somebody at the head saying, I'm paying you to do this and I need you to do it. Because they don't have no controls over themselves. They don't have a backbone. They don't have that say and say, this is wrong. And I know this is wrong. We don't have enough of that. That's why this is going on. This right here. Because we don't have enough people standing up for the people.
What people should stand up though?
Everybody. If people don't realize how bad the government, state government, etc. is screwing us over, by the time they realize that our old generation, or shall I say the new generation coming up, it's not gonna know what the hell going on.
Yeah, but like, I feel like, and I'll say it this way, just like lower class people, like all we get are those little town hall meetings that they may or may not tell you, all right, it's held on this day, you come and speak your piece, and then a lot of times it's a last minute thing, no one shows up. And it's like overruled, and those people get their way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we get, though.
That's what we're going to continue to get because nothing's going to change. Because, again, we don't have enough people to say, this is wrong. We're putting people on the street, but yet we're celebrating shipping something off to another planet that's never going to come off. And then people are so excited because, like, we're going to live on Mars. No. The 1%'s going to live on Mars. Think of this planet as a Titanic. As it's slowly sinking, everybody else is gone.
No, stop playing that damn violin. I mean it. You dying. The lifeboat leaving.
Good pleasure serving with you, gentlemen.
You're not, so you just gonna keep playing? You're not gonna get on this one?
It's the truth.
That's not gonna... Okay. Alright, Rodney, that's fine.
So yeah, think of this planet as a Titanic. As it slowly sinks, everybody that's below deck, we are going to be the last to know. We're going to be the last to leave. And when we try to leave, we're going to sink. So if people don't start rising up and start thinking about what the hell is going on and start celebrating the wrong damn thing, then we're going to keep living through this thing over and over and over. Just think about when you look at your child and you're dead and gone. Now your child's got to put with all that bull crap you put up with. Just think about it.
Son to the Father, paid for by the Son.
Interesting. This is crazy.
That's why the cycle continues. That's why you still have suicidals. That's why you still have people that can't get their life together. And that's why you still people have trying to get their life together. The government is totally brainwashing us and screwing us over because they're giving us money, but it's like this. it's a stimulus check and a stimulus package, but we're so far in debt, it's not even gonna make a dent. So you're getting the money right back. Mm-hmm. So what's the point of giving it to us to begin with? Won't you just call the heads and be like, check this out? Don't charge them, and they'll pay you when they get money.
I don't care about that.
They don't, because they still need to pay other people.
How do you sleep at night?
How do you sleep at night? That's that. Yeah, I can go about it all day. $2 billion on the Rover, by the way.
AYU, run the numbers down again.
The numbers of the SEER project.
Yeah, so
we did it.
So we sent so NASA, aka government, sends a $2 billion rover to Mars. It took 6 months to get there, and it takes only 3 weeks to get to the moon. So in 6 months, okay, they was building this or build it beforehand. That's probably why our package took so long to get here. Our $1,200, $600 to get here, because they was putting it in this rover. So, brother, put the numbers together to see if they would not have spent $2 billion on a piece of equipment to put on another planet.
Do the maths now.
How far out of debt would the American people be?
So I am KDS. I calculated the numbers you have asked me for, which you do, and it's the population for the USA is 28.2 million people, versus the $2 million they said they spend, minus a $2 because my calculator is small, big.
Small, big.
Do the math in there. If we divide the money between every citizen will get over $6 million. $6 million.
Over
$6 million.
Over $6 million. Now, if this don't make you mad, I don't know what will. You legit just put a piece of metal on a planet that's never coming off.
To figure out why it's not inhabitable anymore.
Yes, to figure
out
there's no life on this planet. But why
we sent a note to the aliens.
Right, we sent the note and we sent the video telling we sent the video back from Mars saying this is what Mars looked like. What we need to do is send the video and say, hey, this is what Earth looks like. Don't bother with us, please.
I wanted to share where my mind went when this happened, and I saw them cheer, because it just reminded me of like Independence Day or that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we did something. We were successful. In my mind, something out there saw this little land on the planet and was like, "What is that?" And like, I don't know. What is that? And then they go figure out what it is and where it came from, and then they coming.
What did it say? Oh my god.
And it's only a matter of time.
Ridiculous.
Before we see some weird, y'all think y'all see some weird stuff? I'm telling you, I think we've just exposed our location.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And we shouldn't have done it.
We shouldn't have done it.
Not only did it cost us money, it's gonna cost us our lives.
Now Thanos is coming. Yeah.
That's it. How many movies have y'all seen though? I'm serious though, like for real, man. Like they have Transformers, they go to the moon, they see the flag, they die.
What's the one?
And then they come to our planet.
What's the one with Tom Cruise? And the aliens come. You know what I'm talking about?
Interstellar.
Yes.
No, that's Oblivion.
Yes.
No.
It's Oblivion.
No.
Because the planet looks like a Mercedes-Benz sign.
No, not that one.
That's that one.
The one where the red stuff's growing everywhere. Is that Tom
War of the
Cruise?
Worlds.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
He's telling that.
That was good.
That was scary.
That was scary.
I'm sorry, but this is another thing too. People, let's just be real about this. If something hits this planet, don't go look at it. Okay, walk away, run.
They want me to walk.
Call 911. Run as far as you can, somewhere, but don't try to observe it. Don't try to look at it. Don't be that parasite and then you gotta figure out who's your friend and who's not your friend. Let's not do that. We've seen Men in Black.
Wait.
Yes. We've seen V. We've seen Slither. If y'all haven't, y'all need to check it out.
That's pretty messed up.
Yes. They inhabit your body. Then you don't know who's who.
Yeah.
And then as soon as like something touches them, they're allergic to it because their body can't take it.
That's what they're gonna say.
Exactly.
They send something to our planet. We'll send us something back, and then they just send this little glob, and it grows.
What's that one where they trying to talk to it through the glass with the girl with the red hair?
Red hair.
Yep. No.
Girl with the red hair. Is it an alien movie?
Actually talking through the
Oh,
glass.
Resident Evil.
No.
No, she's talking about Arrival.
Is that it?
I haven't seen that one.
Yes, with the big alien dots.
Yeah.
And little spots in the squid.
Yeah.
Arrival.
They show her.
I
her
watch way too
future
many
or
movies.
her past. I don't know which one it
And see,
is.
here's my other problem with all this too, right?
Yeah.
We get distractions, y'all. I want y'all to know, like,
Yeah, you just they
What, they
tried to
make
get
the
us with
biggest
the
deal?
aliens last year. Look,
Right.
aliens, they're real.
it's a distraction.
And then they
And I'm like,
sending them
what
things
were you
to
doing
Mars.
while this went to Mars? What was it? What do you do?
He was trying to sell sandwiches at area
51.
Yeah,
51.
I remember.
Yeah,
He was planning to make a killing.
yeah,
I would have made a killing too, sure.
yeah.
I just don't know. Gourmet sandwiches. Peanut butter.
Just like that
gourmet.
meteor that was supposed to hit before the presidential election.
What
Oh
meeting?
yeah,
That was a big deal. That's talk of town.
It missed the planet by a frog's hair.
Yeah,
I didn't know frogs had hair.
exactly.
That's how deep it is.
But let's just be real about something though. If this place was a simulation and you saw a glitch, how would you react?
If what was the simulation? This?
This.
I'm gonna lose it.
No, that was the purpose of the simulation.
You missed it. I'm gonna lose it.
I've seen him lose it.
No.
I've seen him lose it several times.
Have you seen me lose it in fear?
Yeah, nah, you ain't. Nah, you don't want to see him lose it in fear.
In fear?
You don't want to see him
No.
lose it in fear. You don't want to see him lose it in fear.
It's different.
Cause I promise you, that guy.
It scares me.
Be pretty.
when it happens, and I'm like, you know, it's like a double take.
It's, no. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I put myself in a situation to where it's just like, all right, if I see something happen, I see a glitch, what is my reaction? And like my first reaction is like, all right, I'm gonna stab the hell out of my hand. But then I was like, because this is meant to feel pain. So how else are you gonna figure this out? So if you're in a simulation, you have to think. It's meant to feel pain. You're meant to feel. You are meant to feel. In other words, you have to have an emotion. So if you shut down your emotion, you start to shut down the simulation. If you start to shut down certain things, the simulation doesn't know how to handle it, so it shuts down.
Okay, moving right along. I don't know where
Is
you
this freaking you out?
No.
What's wrong then?
Nothing he's saying is
Why do you
making
want?
sense to me.
Oh, you want clarification?
Yeah, no.
Elaborate, brother. That's
I
all you
don't-
have to say.
I don't want clarification.
I think you do because you understand what's going on. I think this is making you uncomfortable. You gotta go home and sleep at night. I get it. Just say that.
It's
Don't.
not
You ain't
freaking
gotta-
me out at all. It doesn't.
You don't have to segue around.
But but another thing, my dad made a great point too. Just everything that's going on in the world right now is just kind of making me think back in the day. I talked to my dad and I talked to a couple people too, and one guy, just don't cuss me out. I'm just saying. He said this. I'm just relaying what he said. He basically said, like, so back in the day, like, what we do now, we got cocaine, we got heroin, we got all this other stuff. We got marijuana, we got MDT, we got all this other stuff. I probably pronounced it. Thank you. And we have shrooms. That's what I was trying to think of. Now,
I've never had a shroom.
So let's take this back.
Is it fun? The shrooms?
Lots of drugs. let's take this back. Let's take this all the way back. Okay? Let's take this back. Again, don't cuss me out, bless you.
Bless you.
How would you see a burning bush if he was tripping, right?
Or I was next to a KKK rally.
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I said go back.
Wow.
I said go back.
Wow.
I'm following.
Back.
The Lord.
Burning bush.
That was in the Bible.
It could have been a hot point of the day.
Okay, so nah, go ahead. Now I thought about it. Anything that we have now is probably multiplied 10 times worse back in the day.
Why?
What do you mean?
Help me. Why?
Everything was more potent. Everything was there.
Okay.
So somebody had to make something to.
Oh, like on the okay.
So somebody probably ate something, did not realize it, and they were tripping.
In their purest form.
In their purest form, and they were tripping.
Are you trying to say Moses was on?
Without even knowing they was tripping.
Are you saying Moses was?
So
on
what would a person that's tripping normally do? Because I can't tell you. But I can write it down.
Moses was tripping on that LSD.
Right.
I mean, I can't do that with this. Nah.
Where you go? You was about to hit Adam and Eve in the garden?
I can't. Yeah.
Eve, what is this leaf? I don't know.
Then again, opioids.
It's like so good.
Opioids at its purest form. You didn't know what you was taking. You didn't know if you threw something in the log. You didn't know what it was, and you inhaled it. You're dancing around it. How do you know what it is? And then it lasts longer than you expect it, because now you're drinking, you're eating. Now it's in your system.
Wait, what?
They did do a lot of natural remedies with a lot of things that were earth made.
Exactly.
That could make sense. And you know, if they try to heal someone and they were like, "Oh, you see that?" It's like, you know, that would make sense.
I just wanted to open everybody's mind on that one. So yeah, I think I'm done.
Interesting.
Yes. So, we still feel that it's important to send a $2 billion rover to another planet, and everybody's here hurting, starving, getting evicted, getting kicked out, and the government thinks it's cool.
And it's snowing in Texas.
And it's snowing in Texas. Snowing in Colorado.
A lot of the country was under a freeze that day.
They were freezing, and we getting rain and sun.
I can't wait for the country
global warming.
Global warming.
So we need to fly out to another planet and figure out what is causing our planet to do this.
Or we try to figure out what the heck is going on.
It's us.
Here.
We're doing
First, before we do anything.
No, because this is what we do. We are, I'm not going to say we, but the other people that have the power are the cancer. Because
get rid of them. Throw them out.
They've already infected as much as they possibly can on this planet. So what's the best way to go to infect something else? Go to another planet and infect that planet. We're not going to improve. Instead of improving here, we want to improve somewhere else.
Or we could just slow down on the carbon we're generating in our atmosphere.
Facts. But that also reduces footprint. That also reduces work, which a lot of places
I read in an article that this entire planet is one big living organism, and we were made from this organism, which makes us organisms, and we have spread and taken over, and that's why we are alive, and that's why plants are alive, and that's why, like, you know, certain like trees and stuff react to certain things. Have you ever seen like what do they call them? The mimosa plants?
No.
Have y'all seen those?
No.
They like respond if you touch them. If you touch them, they look like not like leaves, but they have like smaller leaves. They kind of make like a leaf. If you
Wait, what?
But if you touch it,
is making
I know it's not making sense. But they have like receptors. Like if you touch them, they close.
That's cool.
What's it called?
And if you keep messing with them, they drop. Like they appear dead.
Yeah.
So you leave them alone. So you leave them alone. They call them mimosa plants.
But why would you make a mimosa drink?
Oh, these look like the things on Avatar.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what they look like. Right? These?
Yeah. Those are it.
Those look like fun things from Avatar.
Mimosa plants. Those are
and
real.
And that's how they responded. They were the same thing. It was the same concept.
If you touch them.
Right.
Plants and trees are alive.
Fun fact of the night.
But so why do we put our bodies in coffins? Why do we cement our coffin?
What? How did we get there?
But I'm saying
it's like we're living organisms. We return back to where we came from.
Okay,
right.
so what's that got to do with being in a coffin?
We're not going back to the soil. We're being protected.
I want to see
the
this
whole
mimosa
purpose
tree.
of that.
I think a lot of what we know to be the reality or facts, if you will, are what we are trained to know, but not necessarily being the truth. And everyone can kind of agree to that when it comes to like anything through Disney and all that you may know about it, like from movies to music to whatever. What we know to be the reality of the truth is not the actual truth. And so even in death, I think there are some things we are not aware of and that they have more knowledge of than we do. And I say they as in those original founders who claim this earth to be their own.
I feel like we are no different than an ant. We are no different than a cow. We are no different than a plant. If you were born a human, you were born a human. You could have been born a zebra. That could have been your life. You was born a zebra. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're no different.
I would have hated those flies though.
We're
Actually,
no different than
the reason why a zebra is strapped is because the parasite flies don't land on them. Did you know that?
Why did their ears go backward?
That's only because of normal flies, but the pest conserving flies are the only ones that they cannot eat because of the stripes on there.
Fun fact.
Yeah, fun facts.
But yeah, we're no different than anything else living on this earth.
We just think we're more intellectual, but are we?
Because we get parasites.
Speak language.
It's okay.
Everybody speaks language. Plants speak language.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, we get parasites just like animals do. So. Except, it kills us just like them, but sometimes worse.
The cells that's among this thing called planet.
But did you hear about the deer, the zombie deer that's going on right now?
What?
So, there's a parasite that goes into deers, and it basically drills holes into their brain, and it basically turns into a zombie, and they go in circles and stuff where they appear like they're fine, and you can shoot them, and they won't even move. Like, you can make a noise and they won't move. Now, I know it's like, what does that have to do with anything? Eating the meat.
Oh, it's
in the DNA.
I think that hit caribou first because they found like a bunch of caribou dead.
Yep.
What is caribou?
Okay, so
bigger
this
than a deer.
Reindeer.
What's that movie?
Like on the Pole Express.
Caribou. I'm trying to think of that movie.
Sorry, that's the first thing that comes out.
Do you remember the name of the movie where the ash was falling from the sky and you said it was a sad movie?
Ash was falling from the sky.
Only?
What was on?
Was it called Only?
What was it on?
Yeah.
Netflix?
Only. Have you guys seen Only?
That is a sad movie.
Or the trailer of Only?
It's pretty crazy.
So Only was a movie, and I won't kill it, but like there was this mysterious ash that fell from the sky, and it killed and targeted only women.
Oh,
okay, we'll leave it
The women population was decreased.
You don't want to know none more.
Right, just leave it at that. Alright, I'm gonna watch it. Stop it. I'm gonna watch it. I'll leave it at that.
After.
Okay.
You play zombies.
I'll stop there. This is a mysterious ash.
It was a really good movie.
Hear me out, because I want us to talk about frequencies at some point, please, on this podcast as a topic.
I remember you did.
But I had the question to Wifey and said, listen, what do you think about us being made up of water and how frequency can manipulate water, sounds, and color?
Yeah.
And it actually changing, like frequency changing in the atmosphere, changing our environment to not only, like, because what we have right now is it's all in harmony. So we're able to breathe fresh air. The trees work. They make sense. But is there a frequency that changes that and kills us?
They've been tracking it in these trees, I think in the Amazon, the ones that live for thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah.
And they've been tracking how like the climate change, like when it possibly shifted and like caused mass destruction on the planet.
Yeah. Like the happening. Didn't even no one heard or knew anything. It happened and people started walking back. It was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is that frequency? Those
And
things
it was in
we
the-
can't hear with the air or of our ear, or we can't see with our eyes.
And it was in the air too.
Yeah.
If they smelled, if it was in the air, in the certain
Because
type of
they
air, it turns
y'all, they use frequency to destroy bridges and rebuild. They use frequency to destroy cancer cells. Like sound, y'all. Like this music we listening to. I'm serious, man. I'm serious, man.
I mean, look how it
It's
influences so
scary,
many
bro.
people into changing, putting tattoos on their face, putting diamonds in their foreheads, putting diamonds in their cheeks, getting their face tatted because why? They listen to the music. Frequency.
You think that's the music?
Oh yeah, it's a frequency.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to think what reason. Why would I put a $24 million inside my skull?
Yeah.
That reminds me of Janae Aiko's song Frequency.
Oh, I love that song.
I think there was a dip in his streams, and his manager said, "You better do something." You know what I mean? So he's like, "I'll put a diamond in my head. That'll give him something to talk about."
Right.
That was a Britney Spears move.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Drizzy Dre. You are listening to the Coco Show podcast right here on freedomkradio.net.
There's one. There's another one. And another one.
Get more than you ever imagined when you trade your games for something new at GameStop, where 150 titles are worth $15 or more. Power to the players.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs, so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network, so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
Friends. What about? I want to know that. When is the start date of Friends Forever? Friends Forever. Friends Forever. Friends.
That is not how our theme song goes.
Forever, friends,
We were
friends.
supposed to post the episode. We haven't posted it yet.
Double F comes. I don't. What?
What?
Who's that dog? Wacky Racist. Y'all remember that old cartoon, Wacky Racist? The dude with the purple on head, the little mangy dog. That's how he laughed.
You old, Jay.
I used to love that show. I used to watch it with my grandma.
What was it? I never heard of whatever he talking about.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Wacky Racist.
But they young, bro. They don't know about
Was
that.
that Hanna-Barbera and all
Yes, you know about that.
And what you call it? Yeah, you didn't have to do that, stupid.
When is y'all? What is the start? I'm just curious, yo. I've got questions. I want to tune in. I got questions. When is the start of the Forever Friends podcast?
That is not what it's called. That is
Friends
not
Forever.
our theme song. I need you to get it right.
Help me get it right.
Our podcast is called Lifetime Friends,
Lifetime Friends.
where we talk about movies on Lifetime.
Lifetime
We
movies.
give you real hard facts about things pertaining to that Lifetime movie
Right
or
on.
documentary or docuseries.
Okay.
She loves them. I freaking hate them.
Right.
And I just feel like that dynamic alone is a new flavor in your ear.
I like
This
that.
how I feel about Lifetime
Great
movies.
man.
They are so
Dramatic.
addicting, but they're so predictable at the same
I
time.
have to say predictable.
Like-
Without the journey, guys.
But I'm not gonna lie, I will sit and watch Lifetime, like the Lifetime movies, for as long as I want to. But it's just like I'll be sitting there like,
I know
I
already
know
know
how
how
it
it
is.
is. I know
But
she
I will
did it.
still sit there and watch
crazy
it. Like
already.
it's like
But-
addicting, but yet you know
Like, as soon as the end
what's gonna
Is
happen.
it more female gaze?
But we're not even just doing that.
I wouldn't even watch it if I
But
was
we're
you.
not
Is
just
there-
doing that though.
is-
We like our first episode was the Wendy Williams, not
So-
the movie, the documentary that she put out on Lifetime. So we're not just doing like the predictable movies. We're doing all.
Are you guys gonna reference some stuff that men would be like enjoy as well, or just?
Oh yeah,
It'll
like,
always be about you.
No, that's not where I was going with it. I just. I can feel like the majority of your audience is gonna be feminine. I just think when you make suggestions, the word was suggestion.
yeah, whole face. I did.
To
Why you stutter like that?
persuasion. I'm just trying to figure this out. Cause like, I want to be a fan, but it sounds like I'm not supposed to be.
No.
So a family, so I'm like, I'm really throwing. Like,
He doesn't feel invited.
Oh my god. There's nothing that I can say. I'm like, just give up, brother.
Did that touch your
I'm gonna write a review.
Oh,
This is some bull-ish.
You write it. You get it one. You get it one.
I'm writing
half
reviews.
star.
I'm writing reviews.
You get it half a star.
I'm writing reviews. Let me say it 10 times. I'm writing reviews. I'm just playing.
That
Write a
tickled
review.
me.
We don't care.
Like I'm water-eyed right now. That was funny. I
I
heard the
when does it
emotion
start?
behind that.
As soon as we post the first episode.
What? You guys have a goal date.
It was last week.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Figure this out.
Yeah.
What's the new goal date?
Next week.
Really? Did you catch it?
I didn't want to choke on it. I didn't want it to go through the nose, like, you know.
I was about to say, yeah, because you going to be paid for the rest of the day, buddy.
I'm good. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Sure. There you go. Coming soon. Look out for us. We'll be on
Lifetime Friends. Lifetime Friends?
Yep, Lifetime Friends podcast.
Oh, goodness. So we're going to go ahead and cut it right here because we're going to move on to the next episode.
What?
I need 25 more.
Oh, okay. We got that. Oh, okay. Where?
Brother.
Oh, shoot. Well, my
man,
DJ said we need 25 more minutes, y'all. So, let go.
I was just making safeguarding.
He said safeguarding. Well, check this out.
I'm like Allstate, but different.
Heard. All right. Well, let me go ahead and say it's different to be 39.
Is it?
What's different about it?
99 is a new age.
Really? That's messed up.
We're not there yet.
I am there.
Today your birthday?
Wait. No, it's my turn. Wait. Hold on. I got it.
How long have you been waiting on that?
It started to say the last 15 probably.
She said you ain't that good.
Oh, he just pulled that up so fast.
How long you been waiting on that? That's what I call a quick draw. That thing was like, hold up. Got you.
She said it's not even time.
A few more hours to go, sir.
Oh my god, yo, just got the.
I need it.
Got to
What's the name of that dog?
The name of the dog, huh?
You said Lil Weezy. Nah, not
Please
Lil
slap
Weezy.
your face.
Leave me alone. Let me Muttley, that's the name of
Muttley.
Yeah,
He was with that guy with the mustache.
Is that new?
Yeah.
Is that new? What's that snorting about, guy?
Okay, so I started noticing if I started to laugh really, really hard, I started to snort. Like, I don't know where that came from, so I just tried not to laugh. It's like, everyone's like, was that a snort? I'm like, yeah.
That's my
And it just sounds weird from big dudes snorting.
You snort, bro. You snort. You tell him. You gotta let it load.
Nah, but
don't hold it back.
I had told somebody, they was just like, so your birthday is technically leap year. I was like, yeah, they moved it back to the 28th. They was like, so how old are you really? I was like, 8 years old. Bitch said, well, that explains a lot now. That explains so much. I said, so what does that mean, huh? Tell me. He's like, don't do that. No, you tell me. Look at you. Because he's like, how do you do that? Like, you're a big dude to change your voice. I was like, hey, you ever heard about those monsters that sound like a bird?
What?
You ain't never seen the movies?
No.
You ever seen,
Laugh tickles me.
Everybody.
It's almost like she waits for those moments.
Everybody did look at each other. Like everybody looked at each other.
You know how many times that happens? Every time he opened his mouth.
Oh no, because I noticed anytime we on stage, she always be like holding the mic. She just be like, "Please shut up." Please shut up.
Somebody get him.
Did I say that
a lot? Somebody, Makia. Somebody come get him. Somebody come like, no, I'm serious. Please, somebody come get him. Turn his mic off.
I can't right now.
I can't.
It's fun. I can't right now.
It's fun, but no, but I mean, it's different. What? What you say?
She said.
Have you ever seen Skull Island?
Yes.
King Kong, the
Yeah.
King Kong movie.
Yeah.
So remember that when
What? You went from the island
I thought you said Shutter.
Skull Island. The King Kong movie. Yes. Or some people just say Kong.
I have seen it.
Okay.
It's the latest one.
The latest one.
Yes.
It's like
so remember that when he found the pilot, the guy said there's big ants in the trees, but they sound like birds. You ever seen that part? If you don't remember it, go back. And he said, tweet. He said, see, it sounds like a bird, but it's a big fucking ant. Edit.
Daddy.
But yeah, but go back to that movie. I'll pull it up afterwards, and that's what he says. So just imagine, like, I'm that big ant, but I can make myself sound like a little kid sometimes, and sometimes a little scary, but I will catch you.
Where we going with that?
That's where he was going.
The reference
wow.
back to
that was his
guy
reference. That was a journey.
Nate, say it again, DJ. Say it again, DJ.
Mountain
I said the reference from Kong.
That was a whole boomerang.
Was to
Like,
give you clarity on why the guy asked him how you could sound like that as a big guy, a 9-year-old.
I totally forgot.
Oh yeah, he went so far.
No, he went after he said, and that's how I can change my voice. I was like, oh, okay, that's why he referenced the movie.
You have to take a ride with me.
I was on a ride. I was just looking out the window. I didn't pack enough snacks for this ride. I was looking out the window.
I'm trying to go to the gas station.
I'm out of juice boxes. Can we take a bathroom break? Are we there yet?
Would you like some soda?
I drank too much water. Are we there yet?
So in other words, I'm long-winded.
Are we there yet? I think there's a gas station on this exit.
Well, he got what I was saying. That's
I need to stop at the rest stop. Just pull over. Just pull over.
He got
Just
what I was
pull
saying.
over.
Just pull over. Just pull over. Just pull over.
We got what you were saying. Yeah.
Yes.
15 minutes later.
Wow. Okay, I don't know how to sum up a short story.
I'm bad at it too, bro.
No, honestly, I'm that way too. Like when I tell a story, I feel like I need to tell every detail so that you can understand where I'm coming from. That.
Okay, so my brain is like a TV. You get the channel.
Who with a friend? Smile. Someone in love, I can hold my head and really laugh.
Her head dropped back.
This is a Coco Show laughing segment.
Right, for real.
Brought to you by Laughter. Subscribe.
Alright, yo.
That's right. Partake in this laughter. Join in the fun.
Look, if you're having a bad day, I hope you guys are listening to this and laughing with us. I'm so sorry because
for you 400,000 that dropped off, drop back home.
Yeah, and laugh with us. So okay, so my brain is sometimes like a TV. You sometimes get the channel and you get static. So
Go ahead.
I like to fast forward through the commercials to get to the main point.
His TV go off like back in the day. You know, you remember when TV used to end back in the day?
It was like
midnight.
When the rainbow comes up.
Since we're doing a bunch of references, I'm the TV where you just gotta keep hitting the input and get to the point. Like,
Oh, you got HDMI, USB, HDMI 2.
are we on 1, 2, 3, 4?
And you was on the composite cable the whole time.
VA, component, TV.
And I'd be like, my stories be like 30 minutes long because you gotta know where I'm coming from.
Well, I mean, so is your story like a boomerang like mine or no?
No, hers in the boomerang. She'll get it through, but then she don't think you got it, so she go back. She go back and start over again. And you like, babe, I know.
Alright, so okay, I'm guilty of that too.
And I'm the type of person that when I'm telling the story, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't say,
You got to respond.
and if you don't say, yeah, I'm gonna be like, hello. Like,
Hello.
yeah, I heard you. Be like, well, you need to say something.
I said, yeah, I ain't hear you.
Yeah, you need to call a response, man. I need to
I need
still
to make
with
sure I'm
me.
not talking to myself.
Right.
Look, I got a gun to my head. I'm about to pull the trigger. Yeah, that's cool. Oh snap! Wow.
Wait, what?
Somebody down there farted. My God, dog. Hey, you gonna clean that mess up? She shot herself on the floor. He dead. She dead. You know, still playing the game.
Basically saying I wasn't paying.
Listen, we gonna call this segment "Bad References." Like,
it's dark humor.
Oh,
I'll
man.
never be following. I
one of
always
y'all
look
that
at
TV?
Nate like, what are you talking about now?
Which one of y'all the
Like-
TV you got slapped on the side though? Which one of y'all?
You got slapped on the side.
Yeah.
no, slap the
Because
side
show
of the
will come
TV.
in. Which one of y'all?
I guess ain't nobody ever had that other than us.
Slap the side of the
Okay,
TV.
yeah. Well, yeah, he's a silver spooner too. I forgot.
Oh really? You didn't have the antenna with the hanger?
He had.
Finally, somebody else gets to get that song.
Yeah, silver spoon. Okay.
Drake can be it.
No, I mean, you know, you still got a silver spoon. Yeah, that silver spoon. We ain't knocking at y'all. We ain't mad at y'all. You know, y'all ain't never had that TV where you know you gotta do the antenna, get some aluminum foil.
We did in Charlotte.
And you made your little brother stand behind there and hold it, talking about something. The picture's in, stay right, don't move.
And you can't watch the show because you gotta hold the antenna, but your little brother can watch the show though. That's all that's important though. You know, you want to watch the show too, but you can listen to it. We listened to it before podcast came out.
I guess I was the next stage where you go up to the TV and twist the knob to the right channel. UHF is what it was called.
Oh God, I remember that.
Don't do me like that.
Oh my God, I remember.
Got him.
Oh my goodness.
I was like 12 when I got my first decent TV. It was still super.
What do you call decent?
Color?
It was Magnavox. No, it was black and white. It was
Magnavox.
Magnavox. It was black and
Remember
white.
those?
Yes, I got one of them for Christmas one year.
Magnavox.
Well, it was my mom's old TV, but I got it for Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, any TV worked in our house.
Yeah.
I don't care. You see, we got a TV for you. Do all the channels come in? Yeah. You got a connection to the back? Yeah, give it to me. I don't care about the remote.
Like, do you realize we used to watch MASH and talking about some, ooh.
She used to take power cable from y'all?
I never understood
She
what
took
that show was
power cable
about.
from y'all too?
I just knew when MASH came on, it was time to go to bed.
Army rejects? I don't know. What did they do?
Yeah, I don't even know what MASH was about. As much as we watched it.
MASH and Taxi.
No. My favorite show.
In the heat of the night.
Matlock, Heat of the Night. Matlock, Heat of the Night. What was another one? The Day Andy Griffith Show. You know, before they went to color. I like color.
What about I liked Kojak. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I see Kojak?
That's
I
the
did when you
bald-headed
wasn't home
dude.
because you was hard to remote.
Man, I had to watch my shows, man. I
You
like my
still
shows.
harbored? You still harboring it? You can let it go. It's
I
okay.
can't.
It's okay. Don't harbor it.
I would try to watch with him.
Oh, don't. Yeah.
Bro, we was watching this together. No, we ain't watching that no more. We watching this now.
But yeah.
Like, look, Debo.
Okay, pause. Wait.
That in my head.
Pause.
I can't say
Pause.
these words.
Wait.
Nah, I can't say these words. I'm thinking like, nigga, you ain't paid for this shit.
No. This one outside.
Got him. Edit. It's giving
enemy life is what it's doing. Don't worry about her.
He used to go to the bathroom during the show too and put the remote in his pocket. Talking about, I'll be back. Like, no.
Okay, so of course I was being a jerk as a little big brother. So hey,
You was the little big brother?
Little bit, brother.
I was a little big brother. I was a big brother, but I was also a little brother to the old brother.
He had the phone too. He had the cordless too.
That's a lot.
Couldn't call nobody either. Could call
Bad
for help.
references.
That's the name of this episode.
And she just add just a little bit of salt to it, just like bad references. It just stir for me.
That's one of the ad little book.
It just stir, just like that.
Just stir that pot, girl. I'll be right there.
It's a whole word they created for that. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
What, bad references?
No, he was basically saying he was a middle child, but he was saying he was.
I was being extra.
Big little brother.
Yeah.
He being difficult.
His references, they don't boomerang. They just go through the door and
No, you're doing a good job. That's the whole purpose of the segment.
Never come back to another dimension.
Yeah, I ain't never been to a dimension before. Yeah, I
In
never watched
fairness,
Lovecraft
though,
Country.
I was that kid that wanted to watch the reruns even though we've seen it before. And
Yes.
He was like, I'm over it.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
watch
not a
something
rerun
else.
type person.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When we started watching like the old PBS shows, like Ghost Rider, like a lot of people don't even know about that.
I remember Ghost Rider.
What was another one?
Goosebumps.
Who? Goosebumps.
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah. Carmen Sandiego. Now, Carmen Sandiego was like the best cartoon.
Bill Nye the
Science guy.
What about that show when they had that little? It was like they was on teams. And it was like a little mountain or some shit like that.
Ooh, I know what you talking. It was on Nickelodeon,
What
wasn't
was it?
I can't think. It was on PBS though. It was like it was like teams. The teenagers, they was on teams and they had to go through these little obstacle courses and stuff.
Oh, and the aggro crabs.
You talking about
and the
Kids Next Door?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's not Wild and Crazy
I know
Kids.
what you're talking about.
It's the
I
other
can't think what it's
one.
called.
The host used to be Mike O'Malley.
I think so.
Hold on, I'm about to tell
It was
you.
like ancient something, right?
No.
Some
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could be on there so bad.
Wow, Miss Cherry, that was by far the best.
Legends of the Hidden Temple, you're good. Definitely slipped my mind. Such a good show, by the way.
She's like two.
She was over there watching Blue's Clues. It's okay.
We're done wrapping it up.
Whoa.
Snap.
Oh man, Salute Your
But no,
Shorts.
I had
Remember
a-
that one? Salute Your Shorts.
Never seen that.
What? The kids who was at the camp. Oh, on Nickelodeon.
I had to see it. I probably seen it.
Who
If it was on Nickelodeon,
Okay,
I
so
Summer
you-
camp.
Do you remember the first time you got cable?
The ones where they went to camp.
Bro, I was
And they-
to educate her on some of those those HBO
Camp
shows and them documentaries from real life, like hoeing and like
Yo,
sex
I'ma tell you-
robots and stuff.
I'ma tell you right now, HBO back in the day was the best time. After 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
After 12 o'clock on HBO, it was sex
Yeah.
in the cab.
Yeah.
It was sex talk.
Yeah.
It was what you gonna do in the back seat.
And they go through the city. They be like, "So how do you like it?" You
Yeah,
know,
and they
like
pick
it rough?
it up.
Like they just ask random people questions.
They
I remember that.
What it was called? I think it was called.
I always mess up. I be watching an HBO movie and then as soon as 12 o'clock comes, the TV like it goes.
Yeah.
Y'all messed up. I'm like, what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't pay for
when
that.
you get that cable, what happens is at 12 o'clock, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
It's wide open.
It's wide open till about 5 o'clock
think
in the
it's-
morning. And then 6 o'clock, what you got? Till about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then 8 o'clock, you got 107.3.
It turn up, yeah.
That's it, turn up. Yeah, that
Yes. You
yeah.
learn a lot. You be like, hey, you still. I don't know about you, man. I'll be watching that and be like, I wouldn't move.
Yeah.
Just,
My favorite thing, no. At 3 a.m., you know, and I know you know.
Okay.
I'm cut.
BT.
BT, oh my God.
You remember
Tip
me.
drip.
They play it like twice a night. They play this like twice a night. Every night, faithfully.
Bruh, when I tell you, I need 3 times in the morning. I need that. Yeah, I do.
Bro, I remember the first time you showed me that, I was like, bro, what in the hell?
I couldn't believe it.
I kept him up so long. I was like, don't go to sleep.
I couldn't believe it.
I said, Nate. He looked, he was like, yeah. I was like, nah, don't go to sleep. And then it was like another song.
I couldn't believe it. I just remember White Girls. Girls going to wait, what?
Yeah.
They show this?
They show this. Yes. What? I opened him to so much stuff. Going to bed 4 a.m, waking up like, y'all better get up. We like, man, we just watch TV all night for no reason.
I had no idea.
What was it?
What wasn't it? Is the question.
Soft sex.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just was soft porn.
Soft porn. There you go. Thank you.
I woke
That
up
is
to Mickey
one
Mouse
thing
Clubhouse. So, you know.
I woke up to Jesus.
I woke up to Mom is alive. Yeah, and then after I watched my cartoons, I went to bed.
I woke up to It's the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
Oh yeah, Tom Joyner, Captain America.
What was that?
I legit did not know that the radio had other stations outside of the Christian station.
Yeah,
For
for
the
real.
longest
For real.
time.
That's true.
You was
Girl,
really
like-
sheltered. They really shelter you like that?
Yo,
No, bro, I was the same
like-
way. Cause no joke, I legit thought every morning when my mom turned on the radio, there was no other station. So every morning it was a song that keep on moving, don't stop. But I heard that every morning. So I thought, I was like, this is the only thing they play every day.
It's something about this song.
Now that song resonated in my brain still to this day.
Yeah.
And I heard that junk the whole time. When I lived in,
What's the name of that song?
what was the apartments?
Keep on moving.
Keep on moving,
don't stop now.
Keep on moving.
Yeah, I heard that.
I think we play that on the way home. 'Cause that
Name of the
beat,
apartments.
the way the beat builds up, it takes like a
Can't
whole
get it,
45
can't
seconds
get
before the actual song starts playing.
For the
That
life
is
of
what
you.
songs used to do that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
cannot remember
I feel
those
like
apartments, can
blackness
you?
was just so.
I knew where they
Different.
were.
Bruh.
The 90s. Black Pride was real in the 90s.
Like in the 90s, yo, like I don't know,
But it
like
was
I just
shit.
feel that when I watch Living Single. Oh my God, that is my show.
Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and kill it. This your man, David
Hey,
Stern
we
here, the
go to a
coach.
show that I
Oh
know.
my God, we're gonna come back. Hold up.
I don't want to come back. I don't want to. Close it out. Just close it out. Try to have my time and y'all cut it
Oh
off.
my God, what's happening?
What show was it? I'm sorry, I cut her off. Miss J, what show was it?
It's not a show.
Oh, don't do that, cause you just killed 2 more minutes. Come on now, let's go.
Living single.
So are you Khadijah?
I love me some Khadijah James.
I love them all.
Alright, since y'all love Khadijah James so much,
I'm
have y'all seen The Equalizer?
I haven't. Is it good?
With Denzel Washington?
No.
I know what y'all talking about with Queen Latifah.
I'm about to say you fired.
With Queen, and I haven't seen
Is it really, really good?
We'll talk about it here in a minute. This your man, David Stern, the host, Coco Show, Shanti,
Hi, y'all.
DJ, Miss J,
Period.
Cheetah, Girl Flavor,
Oh my God.
Draymond.
Alright, y'all.
And this is your main man. You know who it is. Hollis, chocolate baby.
So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.